Good evening and welcome to Game Week 30 of Fantasy ChampMan Season 2. That's right, we are up to Game Week 30. Can't believe it. And I think somebody actually put in the chat that this is Game Week 66 for Captain, which is absolutely mental. So, evening from me, Andy, FPL Teach Mode, and we are, as always, joined by my second-hand woman, FPL Irons. How's it going, Luke?
It's going very well, thank you, mate.
Yeah, how's your week gone?
Terribly, as you can probably hear from my fucking voice.
Yeah, we were supposed to do the bloody Wolf Pod, weren't we? I forgot about that.
So not only did I sound this bad, I had nothing. So I could either I worked out. I was humming along to a song that came on. And I was like, I can only the song "Hurt" by Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I had that register, so that low. That's how low, and only at that exact register could I talk. So when I went and spoke to my missus, I had to be like, "Hello, how are you today? Are you okay?" And if I were any higher, any lower, it was just a.
I bet she liked that, though, didn't she? Did it remind me of my voice?
Yeah, this. I went in this morning and I was going, "Let's get it on," and She wasn't impressed.
Was she not? Oh, bless her.
It didn't work.
No, worth a try, mate. Worth a try. Colm Hayes reckons you've been celebrating too hard, mate. Is that right?
No, well, that's the thing. My mum sent me a message saying, "Were you celebrating the West Ham win too much?" I was like, "No," and then she said, "Were you singing too much to Eurovision?" And I was like, "Not even that either."
I think he meant the Atletico Madrid win, which is why you're wearing a top.
Oh, no, I'm not that bothered.
Anna Rags in the chat saying, "What's up, all?" Red Arrow saying, "Evening, all." Frank LaBouffe is in the chat. Bloody hell. Got some celebrities in the chat tonight. FPL Harriers is in the chat as well. Who else we got? Mark Dorney, Stephen Hamilton, Eric Ness Onstad, Peter Carter, Darren Fox, FPL Glasto. Lovely stuff. Good to have you all with us. So, and Luke, now we've done all the pleasantries, you better talk us through these lineups because we've obviously had some audio issues on my end, so we're a little bit later tonight. So, talk us through those starting 11s, bub.
Yeah, I'm hopeful I can get through all these names, but let's give it a go. Okay. So, we start off with Blackburn. We've got Lambropoulos in goal. I'm going to have to learn how to say that one. At the back, we've got Weatherall, Adams and Berg. Midfield, Solano, Dunn, De Boer and Duff. Obviously, the big surprise there is that De Boer is playing central midfield. We have Ludvigsson in behind Bent and Janssen. Newcastle, Given, Watson, Foster, Dabizaz and Bernard. Dyer, Madison, Hughes and Robert. Shearer up top with Olai. Derby, we have Poom, Lescott, Carbonari and Sigurdsson, Nicholson and Johnson. Midfield of Burley, Valakari and Morris. Up top, Christie and Ravanelli. Everton, Eleutheropoulos, McAteer, Weir, Stubbs, Unsworth and Naismith. Midfield, Di Matteo, GX and Gravison. Up top, Cerritos and Campbell. Manchester City,
You're
Nash,
struggling,
McNamara. I'm big time. But I've done it. I'm going to struggle through it with me icy water. I'll take a little sip.
You need some whiskey, mate. That'll sort you out.
I'm going to quickly have a look at what booze we got. Unless I'm drinking a load of rum or gin, it's not going to go well.
Done.
Okay, Man City, Nash, McNamara, Howie, Hurtado, McQuelkin, Svensson, Flitcroft, Spring and Teatto, Huckabee and Wanchop. Middlesbrough, Crossley, Atherton, Southgate, Pearson, Fester, Cepeda, Marinelli, Miller, Johnston, Rickard up top with Boxic. Millwall, Ashwood, Greaves, Bircham, Dolan, McInnesby, Alexanderson, Cahill, Evans and Canay, Savarese and Harris. Chelsea, Cudicini, Melchiot, Terry, Desai, Babiaro, Carbone, Lampard, Petit and Zenden, Forsell and Gudjonsson. Sunderland, Sullivan, Ardley, Issa, Tome Gray, Teal, McCann, Medina, Arca, Phillips, and Libra. Bolton, Jaskalainen, DeVos, Hendry, Schumacher, Pitts and Gardner, Carrick and Wally, Pedersen in behind Ramberg and Wallace. Tottenham, Sereni, Richards, Perry, Benjevkovic and Clark, Anderton, Davies, Johnson and Ziga, Salakovic in behind Wood. Watford, Atmatsidis, Ferrer, Wells, Vega, Robinson, Tessem, Swanall, Vanatza, Petkov, Helgeson and Smith. Tweet number 4. Leeds, we have Robinson, Radaby, Woodgate and Ferdinand, Kelly and Hart, Bowyer and Kuehl, Keane in behind Viduka and Larson. United, Bartes, Neville, Roque Jr., Brown, Sylvestre, Beckham, Keane, Veron, Nedved, York and Van Nistelrooy. Leicester, Walker, Sinclair, Elliott, Taggart, Delaney, Savage, Izzet, Wise, Eady, Sturridge and Akinbaye. Charlton, Kiley, Clegg, Walker, Fish, Konchesky, Robinson, Todd, Hughes and Wilcox, Yule and Bartlett. The final tweet. Dudek, Carragher, Wright, Hencho, Risa, Hegem, Smeetser, Berger, Partridge, Heskey and Fowler. The Ipswich defence is insane. We've got Brannigan, Pratton, Doherty, Bramble, Gunnarsson and Haridason. I'm fancying a clean sheet. Those back five, just a solid brick wall. In midfield for Ipswich, Wright, Holland, Clapham, Berkovic and Stewart up top. Aston Villa, Schmeichel, Mills, Melberg, Barry, Wright. Hadji, Boateng, Thompson, Hendry, Dublin up top with Angel. And finally, Arsenal, Wright, Luzhny, Campbell, Upson, Cole, Pires, Bassidas, Van Bronckhorst and Tikhonov, Jeffers and Henry. And that is your lot. And now I need to have some water.
Good man. You did bloody well. Can we give him a clap, please? Well done. So no massive big shocks. I suppose De Boer in midfield is a bit of a shock. I think people captained him this week thinking he was going to be up top. Doherty back in defence. That's not great, but we both benched him this week. Apart from that, is there much others?
No, I don't think so. No.
I think we're all right. Do you want me to do most of the talking tonight, mate?
No, it's all right. I'm going to battle through.
Are you sure? You don't want? I don't mind if you want to be the quality over quantity, because I mean you normally are anyway. Because I do most of the talking and most of it's dross, isn't it? So I don't mind if. That
is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Exactly. AD Tor says, "Well done, Irons." FPL Harriers wanted Nedved, but United blank next week. Yeah, what a shame. Get Nedved in, and then you have 2 blanks in 5 weeks. Not good. Frank LeBouf says he top capped rib. Not sure what that means. Is this like Wham West Ham last week? Not sure.
Mark, I'm gonna guess that means top of the table, captained RDB.
Oh,
and there's a typo.
Like it. I'm not understanding a lot of what's going on in the chat tonight. Disable's just put rapey. I don't really know why. Anyway, shall we have a quick look at our teams, mate?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, here we go. So I've taken a -4 this week, the week after my wild card, which is always a good sign that you've smashed it with the wild card. And I have brought in Zenden for Chadwick, and I took out Rude for Kevin Phillips. To be honest, Larson being out annoyed me quite a lot, so I was going to bench boost this week, just because I wanted to get it done. And if I would have done, I think all my players would have been playing apart from Larson. But there you go. So yeah, I was going to, but I decided not to in the end. Knows when I'm going to do it now. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, typical moves. All United out, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Pedersen's still there just because he's a bit of a legend now, isn't he?
Yeah, you did bloody well. To be fair, even though you wildcarded last week, I think a -4's fine, given that you made up so many bloody points.
Yeah, true. What about you?
Yeah, you didn't. I took a -8 because why the fuck not? I got rid of. I had Hippier and I had Triple United.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's going well going into this week, and obviously the blanks. So, got rid of Chadwick, Van Nistelrooy, and Hippier. Brought in Tome, Phillips, and Carbone.
Nice.
The difficult one was Zenden and Gray or Tome. Hoping I've gone for the right double up, but looking at the Chelsea's opponent now, I think Zenden's playing a pretty dodgy fullback in Greaves. Did I read out somebody called Greaves that I've never heard of? That might not go well. So yeah, I may have fucked that one up, but I didn't know that, did I?
No, exactly. I mean, I got Zenden just because I'm a better manager. But people are not happy with how I pronounce Larson there, by the way, because people are now thinking that Henrik Larsson's not playing today. Larson.
It's Larson, isn't it?
Larson is injured. Henrik Larsson is not injured. Disable is not happy. I'm ruining his game. He means Larson. He can't say it. Sorry. Larson is injured. Larson is playing. There we go. Poster points did a -8, and he's got Unsworth as his captain. That is ballsy. I'm wondering whether that's edging towards too risky. Is that just me?
It's brave. Unsworth's away, isn't he?
Yeah. Unsworth
captaining a defender away from home.
I mean, if it works. Look what happened to Doherty, triple captainers last week. Loving life. God, chase those dreams.
Look what happened to Pedersen, captainers.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, Connexon, what a video last week. Could not stop laughing at that. Literally. It was the Danish bit at the end as well. Couldn't stop laughing. That was great. God, I tell you what though. I went to bed. I think I finally got to sleep about 12:30. Literally just wanking myself to sleep that night.
Oh, I love that. Like 12:30 is like a mad night.
Mate, 11's a mad night these days.
I was up until I was up past the end of Emmerdale.
Yeah, I was. Bloody Emmerdale. Lots of people have gone for Wood this week. I think that could be a bad move. Don't know why. Just think it could be. FPL captain, #Wood is good. Yeah, you'd know, captain. Anurag, Unsworth playing left back. Wingers against Derby. Is he? Unsworth playing in the middle, isn't he? That's what I thought I saw anyway. FPLT, the ectoplasm was flowing in the North household last Thursday. There was a lot of ghosts. Really, really weird. I had to explain that to my wife when she woke up. Just literally, yeah, really weird. Pep Talk says he's probably Captain Unsworth because I've benched him. I'm not going to lie, Pep Talk. I did feel more confident playing Unsworth because I saw him on your bench. Sorry. Stephen Hamilton, giving credit to the wrong man there, Mode. Am I? Oh, was it Stephen Hamilton? Sorry. It was Stephen Hamilton. It was.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It was. Do you know why? I always get confused because some people have different profile icons on YouTube than they do on Twitter. Stephen Hamilton's got like that picture. He looks a bit like Pep in his picture, doesn't he? Oh, sorry. I do apologise. Sorry. Do you want to just go back to Luke, who can't talk? Would that be better?
Well, as always, before we start our stream, we want to thank the three creators, as Mark Southerns and Gianni Battice. Thank you very much for creating this game. We appreciate it greatly.
Yeah,
they were the right ones, weren't they?
Great lads.
They were
yeah,
ones?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course so.
Yeah, it's all starting to hit the fan now. Connexon, I did a video? I don't think so. Anurag has arrow to left back and the left back has an arrow up. Oh, okay, I see. Disable is in full on. I'm not going to be sarcastic mode. It's just Steve did the video. Thank you, Daddy Disable. Yeah, sorry, Steve. I really do apologise. It was bloody funny anyway. So,
It's just not funny enough for me to remember who you are.
no.
You're too big time now. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
You don't need to remember the names of all your minions. Don't even know my name.
What's that, Steve? Anyway, FPL Jord, evening fellas. Missed the stream last week. Good to be back. FPL Jord, let us know where you are in the overall rankings now. Are you still? I know you were up there, weren't you? Is he second, third?
Have a look.
Mark Dorney says anarchy. Now you are leaving. Calm Hayes, sarcastic mode disabled. Calm.
He's still second.
He's still second. Nice. I'm going to be all over the puns tonight. All over him. FPL Bricky in the house. Bricky must still be up there as well. Unless he's bottled
I think he's
it
on
like
the
he
first
did.
page.
Is he? I mean, he bottled it in FPL. Fucking lost to me in the end. Whee, unlucky Bricky.
Really?
Yeah, I doubt he's told his kids that.
23rd.
23rd? 23rd, that's not too bad, is it? Daryl, tell us more about your new gig, mate. Which one? I've been doing the streams on YouTube. Make sure you get on some of those for Fan Team. Going through the predicted lineups of all the European boys. And I can't tell you about my other new gig yet. That still isn't official yet. So, I mean, it is officially going to be happening, but I can't tell you about it yet.
Do I know about that?
Not sure.
I think I do.
One person in the chat does.
Maybe I don't now. Haven't seen that the person who I think it is named about.
Really? Tact? No, Tact's working, mate.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Johan Monton, evening boys. Frederick Tuna. I tell you what, that man, he's my favourite fish. Good evening. See a lot of De Boer captainers. FPL captain says stats are in our DMs. Colm Hayes says, oof, trouble in paradise. Between me and Luke, there'll never be trouble in paradise. Stop it.
Not a fucking chance.
Honestly, if he was dripping in shit, I'd still suck him off. Lovely man. Go on then, Luke.
Appreciate that.
Stats in the DMs, mate. Stats in the DMs.
Oh, you can't make me laugh too much because it hurts.
Oh, that's the challenge then. Very quickly, by the way, Games FIFA says, Modern Irons, I got all my chips left. When should I play them? I'm aiming for top 100. Games FIFA, we are not the people to ask.
How dare you?
To be honest, if you've got... Oh, no, you haven't got all your chips. You've got 2 free hits, wildcard and triple captain. They're probably the best ones to have. Bench boost is a freaking nightmare. So I would just use your free hits on a week you think that... I mean, maybe one of the blanks for United. Wildcard whenever you want. Triple captain on a week where a player's going to score lots of points. Right, Luke, have you got any stats, mate?
The likely doubles are game week 36 and 37, by the way.
There you go, see? Double act.
Okay. Statistics. Van Nistelrooy is 65% owned. Jaskalainen 61. So we could, for the first time probably ever, see Van Nistelrooy's place at the top be overtaken next week. That'd be good. Zapata 39, Doherty 37, Henri 37, De Boer 37, Petkov, Gardner, Unsworth, Perez, Tome between 30 and 25, Veron, Hughes, Phillips, Beckham, Southgate and Shearer between 25 and 20. Captaincy, 12% for Henri and Phillips, 43% for Van Nistelrooy. Shearer 6, Viduka 4, Veron 3, De Boer 2, Janssen 2, Larson, Selakovic, Zapata 1.
Sorry. Larson or Larson?
Larson, funnily enough, the one I'm saying correctly.
Fucking hell. Sasson, not Larson. Jesus.
There were 39 wildcards, 28 3 hits, 6 bench boost, 3 triple captains, and the triple captains are on Henri, Nedved, and Is It.
Someone triple captain Nedved?
Yeah, I quite like it, to be fair.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. People are loving your deep voice this week, mate.
I fucking despise it because it hurts. It's like
it.
razor blades.
I love it. Colm Hay says, like the stream, dudes. FPL Dronic says, evening, guys. Hope all is well. All set to watch the beautiful two make us miserable this game week. Yeah, I feel like we're a beautiful two that bring you ugly shit every week, to be honest. Apart from last week, because last week was the best week ever. Eamon Fazeli says, evening all, let's go for Cell Captain. That is nice. Like for Cell Captain, very nice. David H, don't make a lass of yourself mode. Lass of yourself. Peter Carter, good luck to them. Ryan Nurse reckons most of the Rude Van Nistelrooy ones would be dead teams. Yeah, you've got to expect that though. Eamon Fazeli reckons you sound like Melier, mate.
Fair enough.
Have you had a little bit of French in you before?
No.
No. Anurag, Luke's voice may have done one against Deacons in this week's pod. Oh yeah, he's got a nice voice as well. I like him. I like his voice. Clean sheet wipeout. How many minutes before the first goal this week then, lads?
1.
You reckon 1? You reckon straight away? I'm gonna go 3.
First minute.
I'm gonna go 3 because I fucking love the chaos, mate.
I'm going first minute and I'm going to go for Wood.
Are you?
First minute Wood. Instant Wood.
Yeah, Wood for Wood. I'm going to go 3rd minute and it's going to be Arca, assisted by Phillips. Disable's asking, have you not even had a baguette in you before?
Nah. I definitely have.
I was going to say, let's not joke around now. We're an honest stream, family stream, mate. Keep it honest. Colm Hayes, 100% of these owners have Wood. Coincidentally, yeah, not at the moment. FPL Beery, 4th minute Zenden goal. I would very much like that. Is there anybody that's active that is not on Phillips captain? By the way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's quite difficult to work out what's going on in this game because every week we see that Phillips are probably like 2% owned last week. And now all of a sudden, probably in the top 100, he's going to be 90% owned and 80% captained.
Yeah. Such an easy route with Rude obviously having Leeds away this week and then 2 blanks as well. It's such an easy route to get to Phillips, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's exactly it. I think, unfortunately with United playing Leeds away and then having the blank and then having another blank 2 weeks out, it just made it far too easy to make those moves, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Quite a few, actually I say that, yeah, a few people did captain Ronald de Boer. ABJ captain Henri. Luke tried to do that and then forgot that he has his own mind, so went with Phillips. Johan Montin went with Henri. Rory says number 1 went with Ronald de Boer. I think Rory just said it as that person tried to say it above, but that guy went top capper Rari B. Chris F has got Bent as captain. Nice. Not that bad, I guess. Janssen cap for Bricky. Kickoff. Game week 30 is underway and we have an early goal. This could disappoint a few fantasy managers out there. Oh, I reckon that's a Millwall goal. What do you think?
The one that would make sense would be Van Nistelrooy. Because we've all fucking sold it.
I'd love a Millwall goal. Alexanderson. Boom. Chelsea clean sheet wipeout. Craig Kemp is in the chat. Evening, Craig. FPL Warriors is gone for Risa captain. Ooh, I like it. By the way, the blank didn't happen just then. Not the blank, the beep didn't happen just then. So I do apologise if the beeps aren't working tonight. Audio's a nightmare. Goal. Our first goal, that's annoying actually for me, is away from home. Leicester have gone 1-0 down to Charlton. Bartlett with the goal, Robinson with the assist. Got Delaney in, didn't I, just for this week?
Yeah.
By the way, be prepared. At some point, my food delivery is going to turn up and my missus will arrive behind me to pick it up. Yeah, I feel really bad as well because she's 21 weeks pregnant.
Oh my God.
Nasty Balls has gone for Robbie Savage, captain.
Okay.
God, do you know what? He's one of those players, I don't care how good he is in this game. I don't think I'd ever sign Robbie Savage.
Oh, see, he was one of those players, like, guaranteed, if he went to the club you supported, you'd fucking love him.
No.
Because he was such a prick.
No. Leicester 0, Charlton 1. Delaney gives away an early free kick. Well done, son. Robinson takes it from the flank and finds Bartlett, who rises above Walker to head home. The visitors lead at Filbert Street. Tuzatelli. Change from Salakovic to Izik captain at last minute. Fuck it, there's 2 points gone straight away. Literally 3 minutes in, you've given up. Calm Hayes, does your missus often come behind you, Mode? Looks like what? As Phillips, hello. As, who did you captain in the end? He was DMing me for advice and I pretended like I knew what I was talking about. Patrick Lawson, 1 clean sheet gone. Good start to the free hit. Oh, we have an early goal. Arsenal have gone 1-0 down at Villa Park. Dublin with the goal. Hadji with the assist. You still got
Do
Dublin?
I still have him?
Don't know.
Captain, help, please.
You do. As Phillips, Mo taught me under my free hit this week and lost my Leicester clean sheet immediately. Wonderful. He was going to captain Petkov, can I just say? I told him not to. That could go wrong, but you never know. FPL Glasgow, Craig's pod was so good this week that it's still going to be great this week as well. Aaron Lagore, Savage is a tosser. You are completely right. People are very happy about Dublin. Patrick Lawson. Ha. Duzatelli in the mud. Hadji does brilliantly to get past Van Bronckhorst before clipping the ball into Dublin, who gets up well to head home. He's now on 16 league goals in just 20 appearances. Wow. Some heroes out there, I was reading up on this earlier, some heroes out there actually captained him for a hat-trick earlier in the season. Believe it. Honestly, it happened.
Bloody hell. If you captained him and Captain Pedersen last week, you're definitely not in the. You've got to be at least top 100, surely.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Got to be,
because
if you've got that many points, then you can't have been so shit with all your other picks that you'd be outside the top 300. There's no chance.
Do you know what? It's actually really hard to not be in the top 100. Some would say it's harder to not be in the top 100 than it is to be in it, but you know those people aren't me.
So it takes serious skill.
Do you know what? Yellow card. Marcel Desailly. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Ooh.
Oh, we got panda comms, have we?
That's not a good sign, guys.
We got panda comms? Yeah. He loves a little yellow card update, doesn't he? Just a yellow card, one player.
I think
yellow card. It's easier.
I think that's showing you something, personally. Pep Talk. Surprised As Phillips didn't ask me and Irons for advice rather than you, Mode. He did. You told him to sell Dublin this week, apparently.
That's what I did last time.
Yeah, it was, mate. Yeah. Didn't go down well, did it?
No.
Apparently, is that a suspension for Desailly now with a yellow?
Sure.
Have you got him?
Nah.
No, not baller enough, are you?
No, I'd have gone for John Terry.
Exactly.
Lovely, lovely geezer.
He is. Don't ask Craig
Seems
Bellamy
like a lovely
about him,
young chap.
Yeah. We all know what he's like.
I love that. That interview was so good. We all know what JT's like. Yeah. We know what he's about.
Well, his bloody brother was worse. Paul Terry played for Yeovil.
John Terry?
Yeah, played for Yeovil. You know Darren Way, the guy that had the massive car crash and almost didn't play again? So Paul Terry was fucking his missus while he was recovering in hospital. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking those.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine having a brother that makes you look good as a racist and an adulterer. And you're the nice sibling. You're the nice one.
It's mental, isn't it? Yeah, John's the nice one. Big chance. So unlucky. Kevin Phillips hits a superb volley from a Medina cross that looks to be sailing in. Super Yussi makes the save from nowhere to deny him. Peter Carter says, it's like in Match of the Day with Panda. Someone gets an innocuous yellow. You know what's coming up. FPL Warriors said exactly the same thing.
See, I've never done that. The old Match of the Day challenge.
Oh, God, I did once last year. It was awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I captained Tammy Abraham, and it was the week where nobody did very well. I got 30 points. I waited all day.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
The thing is, though, with Match of the Day challenge, as soon as Match of the Day starts and you see the running order, you know how well you've done. Because if your game where you've got your captain is on third to last, you're like, oh dear.
Yeah. If you've got a defender in each team and you're hoping for a 0-0 and then it's first up, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, what has he done?
That's not happening. Oh. Gary Shepherd says, say superb volley again, please. Kevin Phillips hits a superb volley from a Medina cross. There you go, soundbite it if you like. You can use that one later, just for you, G Shep.
G Shep.
G Shep. Waham. God, that bloody West Ham thing. I was thinking about that the day after. Calm Hayes, Terry lads are butchers. I don't get that. Sorry, Calm. Every now and again you go over my head, mate. Just like the ChampMan team with decision making, sometimes they just go beyond me.
I don't think you've made a bad decision all season. Just got unlucky.
Fucking right. Good decisions, bad outcome.
That's it.
Cool. Should have worked.
Jamie Redknapp nearly worked within a minute.
Bad outcome.
That's it.
I could list my bad outcomes.
Joby McAnuff, how were you to know he wasn't going to play?
Exactly. Exactly.
Good decision, bad outcome, he didn't play.
Exactly. Ledley King, all of a sudden dropped. Bad outcome. Comes, modes, ChampMan. Oh, second yellow card. I can't believe it's happened after 10 minutes. Second yellow card, but it's for a different player, Wilcox.
Bloody hell. 2 players going to get sent off now.
We're going to have more bookings than goals at this rate.
Mm.
We only need one more booking and we got more. Hang on. You getting your calculator out?
Yeah, wait there. Yeah, it's drawing at the moment, 2-2.
And 2 isn't bigger than 2.
I think so.
As Phillips, love that you're complaining mode and I'm on the same points as you and I'm quite happy. It's because we've got different expectations. I try and be as good as possible and you're just happy mediocre. And it's just like, in reality, I suppose that means you're a happier bloke than me in general. which I suppose ignorance is bliss. Fair enough. But I just like to try and aim higher. That's just who I am, mate.
I love that you're saying this to Az, of all people, who's got like 7 top 1K finishes or something.
I saw once, by the way, it was on one of the black boxes. Someone mentioned, oh God, I'm so glad I listened to Mark Southerns and all this stuff. Like, he's such a good manager. Az is really struggling and always struggles. And Az is like, yes, I'm 300k now, but I've got really good finishes.
Yeah.
And it was like, just don't dignify it, mate. Daniel Curtis, thank God Mode's a teacher. You missed the possessive apostrophe in Modes there. Shouldn't be a possessive apostrophe, actually. Should just be a normal one. Contractual one. What the fuck is going on this week? 12 minutes, 2 goals, 2 yellow cards. Update. Sub. Acuna off for Robert. What?
Injury?
Could be.
Wait there.
Not that anybody's touching Newcastle at the moment.
What game are we in? There might be a penalty coming up in that game.
Why?
Or a red card.
Why?
Because they sometimes. So what Luke said is, if there's a break in the play for a penalty or a red card, the manager kind of can instantly sub someone off. It doesn't matter what minute it's in.
Okay.
So if there's a red card, the manager of Blackburn or Newcastle can be like, oh, well, Robert's been shit. I'm going to take him off. So maybe we're going to get that. If not, just a bit weird, and we've not been told about an injury. But I'm trying to create some sort of suspense, Andy. We've got nothing to play with.
Yeah. As Philip says, my favourite comment was someone saying, didn't realise you were actually decent at FPL, as I thought you were just a banter account. That's like me in ChampMan this year.
That's like what's Pin Green? You know Pin Green on Twitter.
I do.
Is it Pin Green? I think he came like 3k last year, but it comes across as if he's literally just there to take the piss. Yeah. But he's actually really good at FPL.
Fair play. John Shanley, well, if this keeps up, I might actually get some clean sheets this week. Craig Kemp played 5 defenders. I'm not really sure what's going on, Luke. Do you think this is one of those streams where they're having us on? There's going to be like 3 goals. Oh! We have a goal and it is gone to the home side. Spurs are 1-0 up on Watford. Wood with the goal, no assist.
Oh, fucking hell. Put it away. Chris, come on. That's disgusting. Disgusting. He's got it out, Andy. He's waving it about.
Colm Hayes is going to be loving you right now. Ben Baker, evening lads, very late today and missed the deadline, so hoping for a Bolton masterclass. Believe me, mate, you're 15 minutes into this game where you have missed nothing. Gary Smith said, is it Atletico Madrid Irons? It is. See. God. Staying up late to watch that crap last night. Jesus Christ. Vega gets up above Salakovic to head clear Johnson's cross. However, Wood hits it first time on the volley from the edge of the area and it flies into the top corner.
Yeah. How do you think we all felt as bloody neutrals? That was shite. The game in general was crap.
Do you know what?
It was like from both teams.
I tweeted about Rashford. Like, I don't know much of what he's done well in the last couple of months of the season.
No,
I'm assuming he is a bit injured or whatever, but he was so poor. So poor. And don't get me wrong, there were others that were poor as well, but yeah, he's really poor. That game, I was talking about the game beforehand to someone, I can't remember who I was talking about it with, saying we had the better team. It was literally, sometimes it does, you do think, is the better team but the inexperienced manager better than an inexperienced team but a good manager. Like Emery's got he loves that tournament, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But I mean, I suppose if you take it to penalties, it's anyone's game, isn't it? But I mean, we should have won that game.
Yeah, well, this is it. It was a number of things. It was, I think, other than probably McTominay, I couldn't pick anyone on that pitch that had a good game.
Yeah,
there weren't many that kind of stood up to the occasion and went, this is a European final. I'm going to give it everything I've got to try and win this. Villarreal defended well, obviously, but at the end of the day, I think Solskjaer has done a good job since he's come in. But the inexperience he has winning those big finals or big semi-finals, it just seems to be an Achilles heel at the moment. And my hope is, because Klopp had this for a while, didn't he? He kept losing finals. Yeah. Klopp kept losing finals just year after year for Dortmund and then Liverpool. I'm hoping once Solskjaer beats that curse, that they just keep coming.
I do genuinely think as well. We have a goal and it is gone to Man City. Man City have gone 1-0 up on Middlesbrough after 17 minutes. Flitcroft with the goal. McQuilkin with the assist. Fuck's sake, I had Flitcroft in my wild card in game week 3. No, I know. And do you know what? It does, for me, scream a lot about our squad depth. He was keeping players on that could take penalties. There was no one he could bring on that he felt like could take penalties or impact the game at the end. And you just think, Jesus Christ. I think, who did he bring on in the end? He brought on Van der Beek, didn't he? Dan James.
No,
he didn't bring on
Van der Beek. Didn't come on.
Dan James and Fred. And it was just a bit...
Yeah, it was
you just look at it and think, well, are we struggling to get further in competitions because of that squad depth? But Svensson's deep cross goes all the way to McQuilkin on the far side, who drills it back across the box. Flitcroft reacts quickly to turn the ball home past Crossley. Great start for the home side.
Yeah, so it is a strange one, and I got a lot of stick for the tweet I put out about bloody De Gea, but those penalty saves were woeful. And in my opinion, either the goalkeeper coach or Solskjaer should have known he was that bad at saving penalties. Because there were none that I thought he was going to save there. He went down so early for about half of them.
Yeah.
But the Villarreal player started his run up and De Gea was already on the fucking floor. It was just every player that could have won you the game. So as I say, De Gea, Rashford, Bruno, Pogba, they could have bought their all and won you the match with a great moment, and they didn't do it. No one stood up. And McTominay can't run 70 yards with the ball and shoot, can it? Like, he can't do everything.
We have another goal at Villa Park, and it is another goal for the home side. Jesus Christ. Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 0. Lee Hendry with the goal this time. And that man up front, Angel with the assist, not Dion Dublin.
The one thing I do have to say, though, it is a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine seeing Man United fans in pain. Because you've won so fucking much. In my lifetime, this is probably the longest period in my lifetime that you've gone without a trophy, and it's what, like 3 years, 4 years? My team haven't won. My team are probably, in my lifetime, the 10th best team in England, and we've not won a trophy since 1980.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, the fact that this is your bad period, and in that time you've come second twice, and it's one of those things. It's like, you're still doing quite well as a club. You've still got a lot going for you. You've still got very, very good players in your team. It'll be fine.
Angel's low cross to the far post is met by Hendry, who times his run perfectly. He takes it first time and rolls it in. Arsenal's hopes of challenging for the title are waning. And also, do you know what? The board did that thing where they said, right, let's try and win trophies. And they brought Mourinho in, and he is a poison to a club. And you just think, actually, at least with Ollie, he loves the club. He knows what we're about. He knows what we want from a club. You know, he was under Sir Alex for so bloody long anyway. I think they're doing the right thing, keeping hold of him. And I think, like you said about Klopp, they went through that stage where they were losing everything because the squad isn't that good. When you scratch a bit deeper, it isn't. And I think to get through tournaments, through to the end and win finals, you do need that good squad. And I just don't think we have that squad that can impact. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining that we have like the smallest squad in the world or whatever, but to operate on 4 fronts, I think it's important to have that squad. By the way, there's been a sub. 2 guy has come on for Solano. It's all right. It's not De Boer.
Well, the thing I would say is, what season did you enjoy most? Obviously, the Mourinho one, you won 3 trophies, so you probably did enjoy that one more. But the Van Gaal year where you won the FA Cup, you were again playing some pretty dire football, pretty boring, pretty dull. You weren't winning many big games. Yeah, did you enjoy having Young and Fellaini and an inexperienced Martial, or have you enjoyed watching this squad start to develop and start to improve? And I now don't think you're that far off Man City. If you went big and bought Kane and Sancho, are you really that far off winning it next year? I think you'd be bloody close.
I think, do you know what? I've said this all year. I can remember saying this on the pod week 2, week 3, is that we just can't keep clean sheets. And I genuinely think we don't have the defence to win a league yet. I think Henderson is a sideways move at the moment. He could develop and be better, but I think it's a sideways move from De Gea. So I don't think that's an improvement as of yet. In 2 years' time, like not next season, but the season after it could be. But I think Lindelof still isn't the one next to Maguire. I think Maguire's very good. I think Shaw's good. I think Wan-Bissaka's good. But we need to stop. We can't. Yes, theoretically you can, but until we stop going 1-0 down in games and winning 2-1, I would be worried about us ever winning the league, personally. And I think that's all just thinking about Man United. That's not even thinking about the fact that Man City are so far ahead of everybody else. It's just ridiculous. Chelsea are going to be good next year as well. There's no reason why Chelsea can't be good. Tuchel's come in and done an incredible job so far. I know they lost the Leicester game, didn't they? But I think it's going to be tougher next year, personally.
Yeah, no, it will be. And this is the thing. The thing that you can't work out is how good everybody else is going to be.
Yeah.
So, you've been the closest to Man City this year, but it could well be Liverpool again next year. It could be Chelsea. You got to remember how good Chelsea are. Could be bloody West Ham. We could go and sign a couple more Czech geezers and win it.
Yeah, mate. If you keep Declan Rice and you keep your system, like I said to you though, the only thing that's going to stop you doing well is fans coming back.
Well, and European football.
Yeah, true.
European football is European football's going to kill us.
Yeah, no, I agree.
If you don't like your squad, look at ours. Fuck me.
What is going on this week? Got 5 goals in 25 minutes.
This is it. The chat have been having a go at us for talking about Man United. What the fuck do you want us to talk about?
No. Oh no, it's all right though. We got a bit of action. Sub Keown come on for Upson.
Because the thing is, we don't even see the goals, so we can't sit here and talk about Lee Hendry's goal for 5 minutes. We don't know what the fuck happened. Call Lee Hendry, he's a good player, isn't he? What do you reckon, Andy?
FPL Panic says Panda, goals, both endangered species. Yep, I agree. Andrew Deal, Brighton top half, calling it now. If they get a striker that can finish, maybe.
Brighton top 7, calling it now.
Top 7, fuck off. That's the kind of thing you'll say that, and no one will bloody pick you up on it next year when they finish 16th.
Quote me now, fuckers. Brighton are coming 7th.
Right, you all heard it. Screenshot that. Send it out every week on Twitter next week, please. Oh, we have some more action finally, and it is double trouble. 2 yellow cards, Jerry Taggart and Dolan. Colm Hayes says a striker that can finish. Pookie. Pookie, you know what Pookie means in Malaysian, don't you?
It's like cunt, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I've always said. You remind me of Pookie.
I speak Finnish. Oh, thanks, Peb.
No worries, mate. Ben Baker, I agree. I think Brighton will be this year's West Ham if they actually sign a striker. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit here. I think if they finish 10th, they've had a remarkable season. But they still, strikers are bloody hard to come by. Oh, we have an equaliser at Main Road. Middlesbrough have equalised. Rickard with the goal. Finally, something for that forgotten winger. Zepeda with the assist. FPL Graphics says, dark horse for the Euros. No, I don't think Brighton are going to do very well in the Euros, if I'm perfectly honest.
I'm calling it now. Brighton make the final.
Right, someone screenshot that, please. Yeah, sorry, FPL Graphics. So, dark horse for the Euros. Go on then. Who's your dark horse?
When we say dark horse, are we a team that are outsiders to win it, or a team we don't expect to get out of the groups but then make the quarters? Like just a team that exceed expectation? Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, that's what I think. Not somebody that we think is going to win it. Before you do, Zepeda shows McQuilkin a clean set of heels before curling in a wondrous cross. Who else but Rickard leaps like a salmon to meet it and power his header past Carlo Nash?
I like Turkey.
Now I got to think of someone else.
I've done that on purpose because I knew that was going to be yours.
I hate you. Well, do you know what? We must like Group A. I quite like Switzerland. I quite like the Danes as well, to be fair. Pep Talk says his dark horse for the Euros is Australia. Good shout. Tell me someone that you think is going to not do very well. Sorry, that we are expecting to. Don't say North Macedonia. We finally do have a goal, and it is against the champions. Leeds have gone 1-0 up. Viduka with the goal. Robbie Keane with the assist.
I'm going to say France.
Interesting.
Because I think if you look at pretty much everyone's predictions, there's very few that don't have them making the final.
Right.
And if they come second in their group, which they could easily do, they'd likely play us. There's no reason they couldn't lose to us in the last 16. That would then be a massive underachievement for France. But I'll go for France just purely because everybody has them in the final, and I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. I think the away side has been the better team so far, but it's Leeds who have found the breakthrough. Kuhl's free kick finds Keane, who manages to find Viduka to drive it home. Ellen Road erupts. I think for me, I've got two, and they're neighbours. I'm going to go with Spain first. I think Spain's team is really not very good. And I think they might struggle to get out of the groups, to be honest. And even if they do, I think they'll get knocked out in the next round. And I've got to say it, the hype that Portugal are getting, if they don't win it, they've underachieved. Like, literally, the hype they are getting about how good their team is, they could easily get knocked out in the quarters or the semis. And then all of a sudden, people are saying, what a waste of that squad. I'm trying to think, some of the teams, like Germany had it for years, didn't they? Like, well, we've had it for bloody years, how good our squad is, and we never seem to get there. And it's just, I'm wondering whether they're going to struggle because of the hype, personally. I also, who were the other team? Yellow. Oh, yeah,
it's weird.
Yellow cards tell you about Zepeda has been booked, and Kevin Phillips has been booked as well. Yeah, so I don't know. I do think Netherlands as well might struggle. I do like the Netherlands. I like some of their players, but I don't know. It's just some of those teams used to be so good, and now they're not what we think they are.
Yeah, well, Portugal are one of these teams where their odds were ridiculous. So the chance they've got of winning it, I'd probably had them maybe 7-8 to 1. But they were like 12 to 14. So they were good value. I don't think people shouldn't have said they're favourites to win it because they're not fucking favourites to win it. But they were good value. And now people have gone on them so much that they've now reached like the 6, 7, 8-1 brackets. They're now just where they should be.
Yeah.
And it's they're getting to the point where people are lumping on them so much. They're probably going to get to about 3-1 just because people are putting so much money on them that the odds are obviously going to come down, aren't they?
And actually thinking about it, I got to go with Denmark, haven't I? I'm half Danish now after Pedersen's heroics last week.
You hop. Fair enough.
I don't know whether everybody else is feeling this. I seem to be losing your sound quite a lot, Luke. I'm struggling to hear you sometimes. I'm assuming it's not your voice.
I don't know. Can you hear me, Captain? Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Frederick Tuner, am I the only one disliking the fact that they made the Euros so big? Feels a bit silly seeing almost half of Europe being in the tournament. Yeah, it's rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, I think, what was the, how many teams qualify? So how many teams get through the group stages?
20. So you got 24, 16 qualify.
Yeah. Frank de Boer is a dreadful manager. Think Germany will struggle and yet still make the semis at least, says Tommy W.
Oh my God.
Oh, Spurs have gone 2-0 up, and it is that man, Double Wood. Ziga with the assist. Another bit of Wood. I tell you what, I like the fact he gave you a bit of a rest in between and then let you get another Wood. Yeah, they're all saying that Luke's a bit laggy and your sound isn't great. I'm getting that my end as well, to be fair. Gary Smith says you need a fuck off mic like mine.
Is that the case, Captain, or is it because we're going through the old system? I don't think it's me. I think it's because we go through you.
Sounds about right.
I've gone from Essex through Yeovil. It's never going to go well.
Yeah, you wouldn't last 10 seconds in Yeovil, mate. Wood fires again. Watford's defending has been really poor. This time it's Wells doesn't clear properly. Ziga picks it up before laying off to Wood, who lifts it into the roof of the net. A cool finish from the young Scotsman. Disable says, Mode started the stream by saying Wood was a bad move. I did. Just because I was taking the piss, I had no idea, to be honest. Also, I will add, I do like how Captain has kept in his box tonight. I thought he was stepping over the line just a little bit too much last week. He even started talking on the stream. And I like the fact he's just gone back into his box a bit. What do you think, Luke?
No, I don't. I'd rather he took my place, if I'm honest.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It's nice to hear. FBL Captain says, your net is looking a bit shaky mode. Oh, not anymore, because my player has not scored, of course. Liverpool have gone 1-0 up on Ipswich. Heskey with the goal. Robbie Fowler with the assist. Does anybody have any goals that isn't Wood? Anybody?
I got Dublin.
Oh, what a mate.
Viduka scored.
That's true. I don't have Viduka, but yeah.
Rickard's relatively owned-ish. Maybe a bit. Nah, probably not.
FPO Arrows, I love it when Captain gets in the debate. Get Captain in. No. He's not paid to be on the stream. He's paid to do the stream and do all the stuff in the background.
He's not paid.
What?
Is the end of the sentence.
What? He's paid in crypto.
That's not worth fucking anything.
Berger unlocks the visitor's defence and finds Fowler. He cushions a volley to Heskey, who meets it with a diving header. A beautiful move by the home side.
Have you got any money in crypto?
No. Why would I do that? I like my money being money.
I do.
You do? What have you got in what crypto?
So, me, my missus, and her dad all put 200 quid in, and we put it into 3 different ones. And basically, if any of them ever banged, then we'd be gazillionaires. It hasn't worked.
Did you lose it all?
I went. No, it's pretty much what it was at the time. It went up. We were up to like 1,500. It's now kind of back down to like 700-800, which is still a profit, but yeah.
Yellow cards to tell you about. Panda loves a yellow card. Double yellow card. Roy Keane and Matty Holland. We actually have more yellow cards than we have goals.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, Luke? What are we going to do? We can't have a stream without goals, mate. Gary Smith breaking up. Lag. Well, Gary Smith, unplug it. Plug it back in again. Sort it out, mate. Sort you out.
He does seem to say that it lags a lot more than anyone else does.
That's because he's trying to watch those expensive Pornhub films on the side.
It's true.
Stephen Hamilton put £70 into Doge and sold for £1,300.
Bloody hell.
If he sold today, it'd be worth 10 grand. Hates himself. Graham S. Reesim. Oh! We have another goal at Main Road, but who has scored it? Middlesbrough have gone 2-1 up. Rickard with the goal and Taxman Marinelli with the assist. Taxman. Quite like that. We got the postman and the Taxman. Sorry, I was just giggling at myself. FPL panic. I'm not saying the lag is bad, but I'm still watching Game Week 29. Yeah, I think the OBS is struggling. It keeps going on to that little red cube down there.
Yeah, I've got that. I keep having my eye on that, and we are struggling.
Yeah. I need to get my internet sorted. That's what I need. He scored another. This time it's Marinelli making a mockery of Steve Howie before teeing up Rickard, who rifles it home on the volley for his 15th Premiership goal of the season. Can we go back to Game Week 29? Because I really enjoyed Game Week 29. This week I'm not enjoying so much. Should we have a look at our teams? See what we're getting so far. Right, so I've got Gardner clean sheet, Unsworth clean sheet, and that's it. You?
What are
you making that?
I've only got one clean. I've somehow got one clean sheet. The amount of fucking goals we've had, I've got one.
Oh, should have played yesterday.
Come on.
There we go. We have liftoff. Thierry Henry gets us going. Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1. They get a goal back. Tikhonov with the assist. Should have captain Henry, mate. Oh, God, just be your own man.
I just don't know what I'm doing. This is the. I typed in #FantasyChampMan or whatever the fuck it is. And everyone went for Phillips. I just went, well, clearly I'm an idiot then. I must be the idiot. Because I thought Henry was the obvious captain. And I saw everyone goes to Phillips. I was like, I'm a prick then, aren't I? So I changed it.
Nothing to do with the captains, mate. But no, to be fair, we both texted each other, didn't we, midweek and went, we have no idea what we're doing this week. Literally got no idea.
I even listened to a fucking ChampMan podcast this week because I was like, I need some help because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I am lost.
They pull one back. Tikhonov shrugs off Boateng before hitting a hopeful cross. Schmeichel comes to claim it, but the Frenchman nips in first to get his head to it. As Phillips took Henry out on the free hit. That is not my fault. I told you Henry was your second best captain choice. First choice, I said Ronald de Boer after telling him never to midfielders. Mark Dorney, you sounded like you knew your stuff last season on the Wolf Pod. We thought we did. We thought we knew what we were doing. And then people have come out this year and they're like so far ahead of us.
But to be fair, what we did last year on the Wolf Pod was we stole Whitebeard's sheet, filtered it, and went, he's got lots of points. He's good. Yes!
Oh, Chelsea have gone 1-0 up on me. Millwall. Petit with the goal. Carbone with the assist. Of course it is.
Get in.
FPL
See,
Boyo.
I do know what I'm talking about. I'm class.
FPL Boyo's singing Destiny's Child in the background. Question. As Phillips, I regret the free hit. Colm Hayes nipped in, did he, Henri? That goal would get VAR'd out for handball these days. What? Francisco, first return, for fuck's sake. Yeah, tell me about it, mate. 40 minutes I've waited. Craig Kemp, good 2 minutes there. Henri, Captain and Carbone were my transfers in this week. Carbone's free kick is met in the air by Petit. Ashwood gets a good hand to it, but he can only divert it onto the post and in. The visitors lead, and I'm surprised it's taken this long to find the breakthrough.
Oh, did you say Craig Kemp?
Yeah.
He captained Henri. Fuck it, he's good at this game. If I'd seen that he was doing it, I would have followed.
Oh, Rob Pick. Do you know what? I think Rob Pick's turned into the new JJ. He only comments in here when he's doing well. Rob Pick, Carbone and Viveron, yay. Where have you been the rest of the night, mate? Disgusting.
He hasn't even said hello, has he?
Don't think so. Doesn't do it anymore, does he? Big time now. Scout's gone on holiday all year. Colm Hayes, Henri is a handballing fraud mode. Oh, I hope you're not talking about that game against Ireland. You could see it came off his leg. Colm Hayes, shout out CM Fantasy. He liked Petit, I believe. He did. CM Fantasy's a baller. Oh! Clean sheet wipeout at Pride Park, and it has gone the way of the visitors. Kevin Campbell with the goal. Di Matteo with the assist. Somebody, Captain Campbell, didn't they?
I'm sure somebody did. Captain, do you still have him?
Pep talk. Petit did really well in the game on CM Fantasy Sims, so I ignored that and kept Chadwick. Wasn't Chadwick being out part of the leak?
Yeah.
Cool. Just checking. Rob Pick said hello earlier, ignored, probably muted. Yeah, to be fair. I've muted you on Twitter. John Shanley, when does the Unsworth hat-trick start? Well, to be honest, I would actually really like an Unsworth hat-trick because Luke's benched him this week and I want a little bit of revenge. So Everton have been brilliant in the first half and they've finally got their reward. Some neat play in midfield sees Di Matteo break free. He plays a delightful chip to the far post where Campbell gets up to head home.
I think you could get Unsworth hat-tricks for the next 9 game weeks and not catch me.
Whoa.
Funny thing is, probably true.
Look. I've always said every week, you're really good at this game. You're actually having a poor season. I'm going to say that now. You're having a poor season. Don't become that guy. All right? Don't become that guy.
I am, to be fair.
You are having a poor season compared to your stellar finish last year. And you were a nicer guy last year. And what you're doing now, you're having a poor season. You're taking out on the people you love around you. Stop it.
It's true. I've let them down.
We'll have an intervention on stream here if you want to. Yellow card. Patrick Berger gets booked in the Liverpool Ipswich game.
I'm hearing nothing, by the way.
From me?
You just turned into a Dalek.
Did I? Can you hear me now?
And I think it was the same for I think it was the same for Captain because when I went, what the fuck is that? Captain went, what the fuck is that?
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Patrick Lawson, that Henri comment wasn't funny mode. Oh, by the way, does anybody want to know what that is? Or that is? Or that? Luke, talk us through those halftime scores, mate.
Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1, Blackburn 0, Newcastle 0, Derby 0, Everton 1, Leeds 1, Manchester United 0, Leicester 0, Charlton 1, Liverpool 1, Ipswich 0, Manchester City 1, Middlesbrough 2, Millwall 0, Chelsea 1, Sunderland 0, Bolton 0, Tottenham 2, Watford 0.
Right, it is half time. Grab yourself a brew, grab yourself some crisps, grab yourself whatever you want, really, and come back and ask us some questions. So, any questions you like can be FPL related, can be ChampMan related, can be life related, can be Euros related, whatever you like. Ugh. John Shanley, it's painful, but he needs to hear the truth mode. Exactly. It's been years. It's been years. It hit his thigh.
What is it with Irish fans and that bloody goal?
I don't know. Don't know what it is. Just blaming other people again.
England fans don't do that, do they?
No.
We don't moan about goals that went in years ago.
Yeah. Jack Brockenshire, halftime question. Irons, do you think Tebow makes the Jags team this season?
No, I fucking hope not. If he does, then we're going 0-16.
Yeah.
No, 0-17 this year.
You're in trouble if he's starting at quarterback. Even at tight end, you're in trouble. You're gonna have an incredible team this year, anyway.
No, we should be fine.
Trevor Lawrence, DJ Chark, Laviska Shenault, Travis Etienne, James Robinson. You're gonna be loving life this year. Mark Dorney, who do you think will be Spurs manager?
Pochettino.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it could happen. Genuinely think it could happen.
It'd be so funny.
Yeah. FPL Sammy, if you could be any inanimate object, who would you be and why?
Andy's missus butt plug.
Nice. I don't have to be an inanimate object to get up your... No, I can't say it. I can't say it. I was trying to keep such a straight face and couldn't do it. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question. FPL Boyo, question. Best nickname you've heard? Found out Monday someone at work's friend's nickname is Simba because his uncle killed his dad. I laughed hard. Jesus Christ. Luke, best nickname you know?
No, I could not possibly top that. That's insane. That's so funny.
Team I play Skittles against, one of their players is called Growbag, literally because he's full of shit, and that's it. That's probably the best one I've got. That's a proper farmer joke, that is. Duzatelli, did a human man just try to make humour out of the Henri handball situation, and it hasn't even been 15 years, for fuck's sake? Khaled Hisham, who do you think United will sign this season? I've said it. I said it to Luke. I think maybe over Christmas. I think we'll get Sancho. I think that's all but done, personally. I don't think we'll sign Harry Kane. I don't think anybody will sign Harry Kane, if I'm being honest. I'm going to say that now. I think he'll still be at Spurs next year. I don't think anybody can afford him. And apart from that, I don't know, really. It's really hard to predict who we're going to sign. Like, I would never have said we were going to sign Cavani last year. Never would have said Dan James. You know, all these players. The only ones, I suppose, that have been pretty nailed on was Wan-Bissaka. We were linked with for quite a while. And Sancho, I guess. But I don't know. What about you, Luke? Who do you think we're going to sign?
I think you need a centre-back. I think if you found a partner to go with Maguire, that would really help.
Thing is, who do we sign, though? That's the problem.
No, it's not, and it's not an easy fix at all. As we've seen with Man City, it took them 6, 7, 8 iterations of centre back to find Diaz.
Yeah.
It's difficult, but I think if you can find one, then that's great. But then, yeah, for me, I'd be shocked if you didn't get Sancho.
Yeah. As Phillips, Andy, what are you going to do now you're not doing the Wolf Pod anymore? Good question, mate. You tell me, Az. Ben Baker, halftime question. What do you guys consider a good result of the Euros for England? It's a good question.
See, it's such a difficult one because I think obviously it's likely we top the group. And if we top the group, then we play France, Germany, or Portugal in the last 16. If you lose to any of those sides, is it a terror? It's not like the Iceland game, is it?
Yeah.
If you lose to France, let's say in the last 16, or Portugal or Germany, is that a bad result? Probably not. So it's kind of you kind of got as far as you were expected to.
Yeah. It's not like.
But obviously, based on the last one, we got to the semis by beating shitters, and everyone will think that's amazing. But we went out to Croatia. We went out to Croatia in the semis. If we lose to France in the last 16, is it a worse tournament? Probably not, but people will class it as that.
Yeah. Patrick Lawson, if you could learn to speak 3 languages fluently, which would they be? English.
Chinese, Japanese, and Spanish, I think, would be the most useful these days. I think you'd make a lot of money if you knew English, Spanish, Japanese, and Chinese.
Yeah, I think I would be along the same lines. I go with Mandarin, Portuguese probably, or Spanish, like you said. So you can do South America, and then I go with French just because I really like the French language. So I'd probably go with that as well. Dylan Zillan, Declan Rice to Man United, Irons, Lingard, part exchange. Oh, I would love Declan Rice at Man United, but it ain't happening.
No, I was talking to my old nan mate the other day, and I was saying I don't think it makes sense for his development right now to leave us.
No, I agree.
It makes perfect sense for him to go 2-3 years down the line, 100%, because he's a better player than West Ham offer him. But right now, he plays for a team that are going to be in Europe. He's captain. He's our main player. It's perfect where he is right now. Develop a bit more and then move to United, City, etc., etc.
Yeah, no, I agree. Conexon, Joboslai to make an impact at Euro 2020. I love Joboslai. I talked about him in a tweet the other day. It's just whether he can be fit really, because he's been out injured, hasn't he? But I love him. I think he's a great player. It's just a shame he's in the bloody group of death, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what though, these players, they make a name for themselves because they can score goal. His team doesn't have to win, but he could do very well against those teams, and if he can, then he can make a name for himself. But for Hungary to get out of that group, that's going to be a mighty impressive. FPLT, if we pip Scotland at Wembley, everyone will be happy, even if we go out in the last 16.
So I don't agree with that at all. What are your thoughts on the old England Scotland thing?
I'm not that fussed about it. I know it's the old enemy or whatever, isn't it? But it's not. It's a bit like United playing Leeds. It wasn't a massive deal when I was really watching football. It's more like an old style the one, isn't it? For me, I hate Liverpool and that's the ones I want to beat.
No, and this is. I take far more joy out of watching England beat a France or a Brazil than I would out of beating a Scotland. And it's kind of like in my office, we got 2 or 3 people from up north. And Northerners always talk loads of shit about Southerners. But I feel like we don't really give a shit. I don't really care. I don't even know it's a thing. Whereas Northerners are like, oh, bloody Southerners. And I'm like, honestly, it's not that deep. It's all fine. Let's all just be nice.
It's because we're better, mate. Like the lions don't care about the sheep, do they?
That's not quite the point I was making.
It's what Snoop Dogg says, mate. No, it's Ibrahimovic, isn't it? The lions don't care about the opinions of the sheep. FPL Warriors says, who wins the playoff final?
It's a difficult one. Brentford are a better team. I think Swansea have got the nous and the know-how and a bit more. They're a bit sturdier at the back, and I fancy them to, a bit like Fulham last year against Brentford, probably nab a 1 or 2-0 and just bore the fucking country with a shitty game and get a 1-0 win and go up.
So you're going with Swansea then?
Yeah, it's not what I want, but it's what I think will happen.
Fair enough. I'm going to go Brentford just because I'm boring and I think Tony's going to rip it up again. Ben Baker, would you say it's best then to try and get second in our group? Do you know what, I was thinking about this morning. It's incredibly hard to aim for second though, isn't it? Like
yeah, in this tournament, yeah.
That's what I mean. It's really hard. Mo, as Phillips, Mo, did you just get Snoop Dogg and Ibrahimovic confused? I did, because I was thinking of Snoop Lion. That's what he changed to, wasn't it? And that's why I got a bit confused there for a sec. Mark Dorney, how are Leicester going to get Boubakary Samara for a song? Can't believe one of the big four going for him. Aren't going for him, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, there's some. This is the thing with Premier League football now, is the gap between the top and the bottom is getting so small, because clubs like Leicester and West Ham can get an absolute bargain, and you just think it's like Souček. It's like, how did none of those teams spot that fucker?
Yeah,
he's unbelievable. Surely someone was out in the Czech league and went, Jesus, he's good.
Yeah.
But that lanky fucker in the middle, he runs about, he scores lots of headers. Get him in.
Yeah,
mental.
No, I know what you mean. I think that with Rafinha at Leeds. I just love Rafinha. The amount of teams that could have it, he could play for a big team. He's going to as well at some point. He's a great player. Dylan Zillan is lucky enough to have 4 tickets for the Scotland game, £125 each.
Nice.
Frederick Tuner, have you heard the story about Zlatan at LA Galaxy at his first team meeting in the dressing room? Apparently he walked in and said, "Do you believe in God? All right, then you believe in me."
He's a knob.
To be fair, Luke, do you remember when we got invited into the ChampMan Inner Sanctum on Twitter? That's basically what me and you said.
I think that was what Disable said.
Yeah. Now I'm here. I am God. Oh, right. We got 2 minutes left. God, do you know what? I was just thinking we haven't had any FPL questions. Genuinely, I was like, "Oh, we've been FPL like this tonight, haven't we?" How did you finish in the end, by the way? What was your overall rank?
You lost him, Chris.
Yeah, I lost you. What was your overall rank in the end, mate?
13, 14k, something like that.
Nice. So you bottled top 10 then?
Oh, yeah, this is it. And this is... I didn't tweet about it because I knew people would be fucking fuming.
Yeah.
Because I'm really fucking annoyed at myself for not coming top 10k. But if I say, "Oh, I'm so angry I came 14k," the amount of little fuckers that would go, "Oh, 14k, that's really good." It's like, no, it's not, because it's not what I wanted. Fuck off. That's not what I wanted. I didn't get it. Therefore, I can be unhappy.
Oh, what? Luke, are you really annoyed you didn't make top 10k? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, get over it.
I finished 126k in the end, which, considering the rise I had to go through, I was quite happy with. The free hit helped. I just didn't. In the last 2 weeks, I thought I was going to smash and didn't really. But do you know what? It goes to show I could have just had Salah captain the last 3 weeks. I would have got an extra 10 points from the last 3 weeks, but I kept going with Kane, went with Bamford in the last week, and he got bloody benched. But there you go. Happens, doesn't it? Calm Hayes, why is Dallas going to be reclassified as a midfielder next season? Because he's played in midfield a lot. Second half kickoff. A big moment at Anfield to start the second half. There's been a red card. Ooh, could be Doherty. Could be Doherty.
Could be Doherty.
Who else could it be? Doherty's not good.
Can't be a laugh because I've got him in goal.
Brannigan. Could it be a Liverpool player? Were any of them booked in the first half? Berger was booked.
Jesus.
No, Patrick.
How exciting.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what, whenever Panda's on comms, it's all yellow cards and red cards, isn't it? So go on. What are you going to say? What's your bet? I'm going Doherty.
Brannigan.
just to ruin yourself. Oh, it is the hero of last year. Herman Hreidarsson sees red for a professional foul on Heskey as the Liverpool striker was bearing down on goal. Ipswich have no complaints and are lucky he wasn't a yard or two further. It's just a free kick.
I'm intrigued to know if they make a sub. I don't think they'll need to, because they got Clapham playing left mid, so he can just go back to left back, and they can move Berkovic from up top to midfield.
Those were saying Matty Holland red.
Oh yeah, he got a yellow as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Rory, just not Partridge. The only person saying that. John Shanley, probably Reese of the useless shit. Colm Hayes, hurried the wave to the dressing room. Yellow cards to tell you about. Basadas has been booked. Tiato has been booked as well. Eric Ness-Onstad, yes, now get those assists, Hegum. Somehow, I am keeping a few clean sheets. What a bugger that Laursen was injured. Oh. Not a good week, though. Not a good week. I think I could be on for about a third of the points I got last week. Could do with Big Man Phillips doing something, couldn't we?
Yeah. Is it still 0-0 in that one? Yeah. I played Brannigan over UC.
Ooh. Why? We have a fourth goal at Villa Park. It's not gone the way you wanted. Aston Villa with the goal. Gareth Barry with the goal. No assist. Not what we expected. Yeah, I did. Literally, the last change I made, do you remember, was took out Doherty, so I put him on my bench and played Gardner instead. So that's turning out all right at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I went for my one because I thought, well, if I'm captaining Phillips, I obviously think Sunderland are going to score some goals. So there's no point putting UC in goal. But I probably should have done it to counteract, because if Sunderland don't do anything, at least I get something. So, yeah, whoops.
Khaled Hisham, what a useless goal.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Andy.
Sorry, boys. Hello. We back?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, don't know what's going on.
We can hear you. Are you okay?
Yeah. Shall I go back to the Blackburn goal?
Yeah, go for it.
Blackburn 1, Newcastle 0. Matt Janssen with the goal. Damien Duff with the assist. Duff shows his turn of pace down the left wing as he breezes past Watson before delivering a fine cross. Janssen collects it unmarked and finishes with confidence. Liverpool have gone 2-0 up on Ipswich. Heskey with the goal. Smeetser with the assist. Smeetser picks up the loose ball after a poor clearance by Holland. He plays a simple pass to Heskey, who side foots it past Brannigan. Liverpool could get more. And Leeds 1, Man United 0. How have Leeds not extended their lead? In the space of 30 seconds, Barthez denies Viduka, Keenan Larson all from scoring. Brilliant by the Frenchman. He's keeping Man United in this.
Lovely.
Sorry, boys. All my fault. My internet's awful.
The people are going to be very upset when I tell them what we were about to do.
What are we about to do?
It was about to be the dream duo. Oh.
We gone again. Might have to be in a minute. Yellow card, Gary Flitcroft. Sure, I mean, you can do that if you want. My internet's just shit, isn't it? So.
Wait, have we actually gone?
Yeah, honestly, if you want to do it, just put captain on instead, because this is awful, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, are we not?
We could still hear you, mate.
I can't see you guys at all.
Where have we gone?
Yeah. How quickly can you change to captain?
Yeah, I think people can still hear us. All right, if you kill your
1 pointer for mode.
it might not be any better, but let's see. Cool. I think we're back.
Cool.
Lovely stuff. I can't see anything now, so I'm just got to hope that it's all right. So I can't see OBS at all. Yeah, sorry, lads. You've still got me. Captain is not coming out of his cage to help us out, but amazingly, I can see Captain now, which is quite cool. So, yeah, hello guys, says Mark Dorney. Subs to tell you about, by the way, pre-60. Lee Morris comes on for Ravanelli. Ryan Giggs comes on for Pavel Nedved. Eiffel and Richardson come on for Evans and Cahill. And we also have a second goal to tell you about in the Chelsea game. Chelsea have gone 2-0 up. Good Johnson with the goal, Lampard with the assist. FPL Jordan mode has risen from the ashes. Yeah, gee, I don't think it's ashes I'm in. Uzatelli looks good now. Mark Dorney, hello guys. Colm Hayes says Captain is so good he even fixes Yeovil's internet. Stephen Hamilton, it's Irons' turn to say what's he doing. No, Irons can see him as well. I won't lie, I'm a bit disappointed. I thought Captain would be a bit more kind of animated and doing stuff and looking at the camera, but he's actually doing quite a lot of work. It's a bit disappointing. Lampard's through ball is controlled perfectly by Good Johnson, who turns and leaves Alexanderson on his arse before driving the ball home. A great finish from the forward. FPLT, that Yeovil dial-up is struggling. Yeah, I'm going to get somebody out and look at this. This is ridiculous. G Shep, 14k is a great rank. You should be happy with that. Not in ChampMan.
I don't think we're lagging that badly, are we? He's about half an hour behind.
To be fair, it was bloody good timing because when I was down, the Tesco man came.
Oh,
so you didn't have to see the wife.
It was a Tesco order. I thought you meant like you were getting like a takeaway. I thought you were getting like a takeaway or something.
I say Tesco's, it was Ocado, but I didn't want people to know how much money I spend on my shopping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sub. Greening on for Miller, Dickov on for Huckabee, Corrigan on for Greaves, and Sibon on for McCann. Anything is better than mode internet. I agree. Real deal.
But to be fair, we did try Captain's internet once, and it was the worst week we had. It went so badly.
Really did. And we can't use Luke's internet because it's absolutely riddled with viruses for all the porn he watches.
Nightmare.
Yellow card. Madison has been booked. Beckham's been booked. Robbie Fowler's been booked. And Fester has been booked. Say hello to Uncle Fester. Not good. So If you're having a good week this week, Luke, who would you be owning? Wood? Oh yeah. Oh, I don't like seeing captain now. Celebrates, yeah. Yeah, who would you need to have owned, Luke?
Wood and Ziga as a double up would have been good. You haven't got both, have you? Fucking hell. He's a fucking nightmare. Who else? Chelsea double up at the back would have gone well.
Oh, but this is going to change things, Luke. This will change things. Leicester have equalised against Charlton. Trevor Benjamin with the goal, no assist. There we go. Knowing captain, he probably owns none for that assist as well.
You seen the chat?
What's that? Fantasy Football Fest, Ocado, Modus such a Tory.
It's like a pot calling kettle black, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Oh, is Captain's internet struggling now, or is that mine still?
Probably still you.
What a mess. Everybody else's internet now. No idea whether people are hearing what I'm saying. Benjamin gets up well to head at goal, but Kylie produces a fine save. He can't hold on to it, though, and Benjamin is an easy tap-in on the rebound. I'm just going to keep reading. I'm assuming that's what I'm doing.
I just love that you... Do you do... Is your drafting videos, are they live streams like this?
No, recordings.
They're pre-record, that's all right then.
I'm supposed to be going into live streams when the Euros start.
Yeah, that'll go well.
Yeah. Oh.
During matches?
It doesn't help.
Matches?
No, but in between.
Okay. So is it really bad if you don't do it at an exact time? Obviously, if you want to do it during a game, then yeah, you need it to be working. But
yeah,
if it's just in the middle, you'll be all right.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
It will be fine. He says, as fine doesn't even come through. It will be for.
Oh, Colm Hayes says Mode's live streams for the Euros will be in July.
Greece have just won the Euros in Yeovil.
Oh. FPLT streaming clearly put a strain on Mode's connection. There's even word that the open reach box at the end of his road has caught fire. We don't have an open reach box. We've literally just got a naked guy that spins on a wheel. I don't know why he had to be naked, to be honest. Why are there not enough goals? Has there been another goal that I haven't?
Yes, 3-2 in the Villa Arsenal game.
Is it?
Parlour goal. Henry assist.
Why am I not getting these through now? No, it hasn't. You're lying, you little wanker. Liverpool 2, Ipswich 0. Liverpool are all over Ipswich. The visitors just can't keep the ball. You'd think they were down to 8 men, not 10. You sounded so believable then. Dylan Zillan. Sunderland scored in 18 of 20 ChampMan Fantasy Sims. Phillips' goal will come. Don't think it will. I love how Az is gone now, by the way. He's like, fuck this. I'm not waiting, looking at a blank screen all night. FPLT in Yeovil, they power the town's internet by maypole dancing. I think I did a bit of maypole dancing at school.
See, I'm going to be in complete shock if I meet you in real life. Because I'm going to be like, why are you not lagging? When you come up to me, you're not going to be like, hello, Luke, how are you doing?
I mean, I might be by the end of the night.
Yeah, true.
I'm going to be really disappointed because when I see you in real life, you're going to be like, hi, Andy, hi. As opposed to this, oh, yeah, Batman. I'm Batman.
Let's get it on.
Can you say I'm Batman?
I'm Batman.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, no,
God, don't you talk about captain's got wood? I've got wood now. Fucking hell.
Where is she?
Oh. Where is she?
Where is she?
As Phillips, are you two coming to Fest? We are coming to Fest.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see how I feel on the day.
I'm looking forward to the deadline countdown. That's going to be celebrations. Good. Yeah. It's going to be like New Year's Eve. Lauren has come on for Luzhny. Brown has come on for Holland. And Welsh is on for Risa. Risa clean sheet banked. Ronarid 9, evening all. What have I missed apart from dial-up interweb issues? You missed Captain almost coming on for me in the 59th minute. And that we've got Sergio Aguero hosting the stream with me tonight. You do look a bit. No, you're not Sergio. You look a bit like is it Sergio's son? He's got the little sweep over, hasn't he? Is it Sergio's son? It's like Messi's nephew as well.
Oh, you mean Brad Pitt? I look like Brad Pitt.
Yes, that's who I meant. That's who I meant.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, Az has been lovely. He's saying he'll buy you a beer. Hasn't mentioned me.
I don't like beer. I'll give it to you, mate. You can have it.
Oh, thank you. Clean sheet wipeout. Finally. Sorry, Pep, having to pop in and out this evening. Fantasy Football Fest. We need a ChampMan corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Ed, sort that out. We need to be right in the middle. Thank you very much. I reckon we could be there with our microphones.
No, if we're talking about nobody puts baby in a corner, I reckon we could do the old lift from Dirty Dancing.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Who's going to lift who? Who's going to be the lady?
I'm obviously lifting you. Listen to my voice. I'm a very strong man.
I'm Batman. Andrew Deal, 8 clean sheets left, 20 minutes to go. What's going to happen? Go on, Luke. How many clean sheets are going to be left at the end of the night?
Let me have a look. How many we got?
I'm going to go with 5.
4.
4.
I think Bolton's goes. Chelsea's goes. Leeds goes. And Everton's goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. FPL Boyo, the guys who run it will be annoyed when you get more attention than the attendees. I mean, we should do. We're the only celebrities in the community, to be honest. Oh, we're really not. It's the only reason I joke about this, by the way, is because we're really not.
This is going to be the funny thing is I fucking hate people.
Yeah.
So you pricks are going to come talk to me and be like, "Oh, Luke, I love ChampMan." I'll be like, "Good, in a bit. Nice to see you." Fuck off.
God. More subs to tell you about. Joe Max Moore is on for Naismith. Kumas is on for Prutton. And Wright Phillips is on for Anderton. I know CM Fantasy went for Anderton this week. Fuck, what was I going to say? Can't remember now. I had something I was going to say and I can't remember what it is now. Andrew Deal Mode, you said the name last night. All is forgiven. What did I say? What did I say?
You said his last name right. All is forgiven.
Oh. No worries. I don't know. I know we've had the blank in the middle because of my internet. It's been really quiet, hasn't it? Oh, and as we say that, we have a third goal at Filbert Street. Charlton have gone 2-1 up. Jason Newell with the goal. Al Joffrey with the assist. G Shep, don't care about subs. Give me goals. Red Arrow, is it the OBS popping? No, it's the tweet deck popping. John Shanley, reset clean in the bag, get scoring, Gary. Yeah. Feel him too. You'll pay the penalty if you don't end up at Festa. Connect, son. Liking the chilled out vibe to ChampMan this week. Do you know what? I'm just loving the fact I can see Captain. Honestly, he's so serious, Luke, isn't he?
He's got serious shit to do.
Yeah, what's he doing? I reckon he's cooking or something.
Him, this stream doesn't happen, does it? Look at the setup.
Oh, look. Ooh. Like it. Walker plays a beautiful pass to release Al Joffrey, who finds himself through. He is unselfish and rolls the ball across the 6-yard box for Yule to finish. Can Charlton hold on for a shock win here? That would be a shock win. Played fucking Delaney. Stephen Hamilton, not much ectoplasm this week. Stephen Hamilton, Connexon did a cracking video about me last week. You ought to watch it, mate. Oh, Feel Him Too's got a little bit of a... oh, God, who sang it? Who sang Free Fallin'? Heartbreakers. What's his name? Because I'm free, free falling. Who?
Tom Petty.
That's the one. Tom Petty. Oh, Arsenal are trying to find their way back into this game. They have gone 3-2 down. And they are Franny Jeffers with the goal. Ray Parler with the assist. Yeah, Tom Petty. Well,
that wasn't miles away from the lie that I made up 10 minutes ago. I think I said,
yeah, I know. I was thinking that.
Henry goal, Parler assist.
FBL Boyo, have you heard about the Gabon player who was being investigated for fraud as it claimed he was born 4 years after his mum died?
Fucking hell.
Oh, FPL Bricky, captain is God. Do you know what? He's got a bit of the Ibra about him, actually. I love being able to see him. This is my new favourite thing.
The amount of comments you make where Captain just sits there and goes, he gives it the old, like, what the fuck are you on about, you moron? He does it about 20 times a stream.
Yeah, now I get to see it all. Parler turns right inside out before laying it off to Jeffers, who controls it well before lashing it past Schmeichel. Arsenal have 15 minutes to get something from this game. Do you know what I would love as well? Is if we could look back at the old streams, but see Captain's reactions on them. So like when I think I'm being really funny, seeing him in the background going, what? God, the big one for age. They're talking about age, and the thing is Kanu, isn't it? Mm-hmm. When he was really like bloody 42 and everybody thought he was 29.
Well, I read one the other day. A guy was trying to get in the NBA by claiming that he was like 17 to get into a good college, when actually he was like 28. And he got... There you go.
Yes! Come on, Luke. Kevin Phillips breaks the deadlock and Sunderland versus Bolton. No assist. Come on. Sorry, Luke. Carry on your NBA story. Kevin Phillips interrupted.
No, the guy tried to get in by, obviously, a 28-year-old's much better than a 17-year-old, so looked really good. And the dodgy thing was he had like a 15-year-old girlfriend as well. So he got done for fraud and obviously nonsense. Chain great. Not a good combo.
Oh, look at that. Lovely. There's Phillips. Does wipe out my Gardner clean sheet, but I think I'll take that for a captain goal.
I'm pretty sure everybody's got him and captained him, though, so I'm not really that bothered.
Is captain, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, he has. He's just got wood as well. Sunderland finally get the breakthrough despite some heroics by Jääskeläinen. Libra's header is saved before Phillips' follow-up is also denied. However, KP doesn't make the same mistake twice and lashes the ball home at the second attempt. Colm Hayes, Kevin Phillips better than As Phillips. I've said it all along. It all along. I'm trying to think of all the other Phillipses that are better. Phillips speakers.
If anybody doesn't own Kevin Phillips, can you type in the chat right now? Just type fuck. I guarantee you there won't be more than 10 messages.
Guarantee. People are going to put it anyway, mate. God, take a look at Joseph. FPLT says, take a look at Joseph Manala and tell me he's not lying about his age.
Yeah, that one's really dodgy.
Oh, yeah. Season keepers. Kevin Phillips is better than Zara Phillips. That's a good one. Peter Carter, Mode and me also have hundreds of dead teams to beat. We do. I don't think we're beating them this week. Calvin Phillips better than As Phillips. Like that one as well. Dave Benson Phillips, Natty Phillips, Matt Phillips. God, I knew there was a lot of Phillips. And Mr. Philop. Philip Philop. The Frenchman that made... No? Just me? Have we lost Luke?
No, I just didn't find it funny.
Oh, no. I hate you because my internet's so shit. I don't know whether I've genuinely lost you or not. Leeds 1, Man United 0. Man United are throwing everything forward. Veron's free kick finds captain Roy Keane, who heads inches wide of the post. Can they rescue a point? Yeah, nice try this time, Luke. It ain't happening again. Oh. By the way, nobody's put fuck in the chat, so I'm assuming literally everybody in the chat has Phillips captain. Duzatelli, what do you call an Italian with a rubber toe?
Roberto.
Oh. I used to love those jokes as a kid. What do you call a man with a spade on his head?
Doug.
Yeah, what do you call a man without a spade on his head? Douglas. Oh, no, just me? Fine. Captain's actually gone now. He's fucked off. Fantasy Football Fest does not own Phillips. Not captained him.
I respect that, though. He's a Newcastle fan, isn't he? Old Ed.
Yeah.
Can't get him.
He is an old Ed. An old Ed on new shoulders, he is.
He is.
What do you call a Spaniard whose cat just got whipped? Oh, hang on. Car. What do you call it? What do you call a Spaniard whose car just got whipped? Carlos. Does whipped mean stolen?
Potentially.
I don't know. Is this like, new school stuff that I don't know about? Yellow card to tell you about. Keown has been booked. Elliot's been booked. Brown has been booked. And Stimpon has been booked. Yeah, oh yeah, young and stuff.
This is the best moment of my life. I've never been the cool one. Ever. This is amazing. I'm the cool one.
Oh. John Shanley, why did the plane crash? Because the pilot was a loaf of bread.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Colm Hayes, whipped means stolen. Okay, whipped means stolen. So if I say that Luke's missus has been whipped by me, does it have to mean stolen?
Well, it's technically both.
Well, I don't know. I'm not down with the kids, like I said. Hitzelsberger has come on for Boateng. Whelan has come on for Boxic. Traore has come on. Torre has come on for McNamara. Fortune has come on for Johnson. FPL Boyo. What do you call a man who goes to the shop and doesn't come back? My dad. Oh.
I like jokes like that. I like jokes where you think they're going somewhere and then it's really dark. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, I've got a few of those, but I best not say them.
Yeah, it's just too dark humour for the last 20 minutes.
Let's not do that. It's like a Hollyoaks after dark, isn't it? It's like you don't want to be watching that, really.
Again, I'm the fucking coolest. I don't even know what that meant.
A huge moment at the Stadium of Light. The home fans are on their feet. Ooh.
Emerson Tome has scored an overhead kick.
It better not be Tome. I'm telling you now, because I didn't go with Tome last week. I went with Larkin instead. If it's Tome, I'm going. You can finish the stream by yourself. I know what you're thinking. You want it to be now, don't you?
I'd love it. I'd
love it. I'd love it if it was Tome. Love it. Oh, God.
Could just be Phillips being subbed off.
If it's Tome, I'm gone. I'm telling you now. If it's Arca, you'll get a C. Substitute. Schwartz on for Sibon. Stefan Schwartz makes his return from injury. It's been a long, arduous recovery following his cruciate ligament injury back last July. It's great to see him back. Sorry, were you expecting something else? No wonder Panda isn't in this bloody chat tonight. Fionn Hayes, I have about 10 points. Yeah. You might be beating me. Just joking. Phillips captain. It's been a weird day. Oh, Jord, you went dark. FPL Bricky, the guy who discovered cow's milk must have had a lot of explaining to do. Calm. Have you seen Jord's comment?
I'm sure it's been. But Man United didn't play very well last night, did they?
No. Speaking of Portugal, I still don't think they're favourites. Good God. Anyway. G-Shep, Sibon was only on the pitch for 20 minutes. Scandalous.
That FBLT guys put the same message 4 times, hoping that you'll read it out. Just don't read it. Don't read it.
Stephen Hamilton, that's Jord on a list somewhere. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we haven't had a goal in how long?
Phillips goal 10 minutes ago.
Oh, but finally we have another sub. Kadamatari's on for Madison. Clark is on for Unsworth. Oh, that's no, I think Everton conceded, didn't they? Did they concede? No, they didn't. That's an Unsworth clean sheet, isn't it? Come on.
It's on my bench. Oh, look at Boyo just put a hilarious message. Read that one up.
Oh, Boyo. I used to date a girl with a lazy eye. Apparently she was seeing someone else at the same time.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a great one. Fucking brilliant. Boyo, you're in the wolf pack. That's all it takes, mate. You're in the wolf pack. Well done, son.
You can take a lad. I'm leaving tomorrow.
What a lad. Love that. Oh, FPL Jord. What is wrong with him? God. Let her out anyway. Disgusting. Oh. Back at Ellen Road, the fourth official has indicated just 2 minutes of injury time. Man United are piling men forward, and we're hearing they have managed to get a free kick on the edge of the area. Oh, yeah, of course. There was an Unsworth captain, wasn't there? Darren Fox. Anyone dated a girl with a lazy eye before? FPL Cobbler's really hoping McCann doesn't score now.
Got subbed off, luckily.
G-Shep, fantastic boy. Oh, he's just pissed himself. Honestly, best joke we've had all night. And Com Hayes has been here. Big chance missed. Beckham lines up the free kick and curls it beautifully. Robinson gets a hand to it, then does brilliantly to deny Rude on the rebound. What a moment.
Nice.
God.
My -8 is currently working.
Is it?
Yep.
Andy Martin. Evening, Andy Martin. Evening, Tact. Hope work was good, mate. Season keepers. McCann's gone missing. We've got to stop this now. We don't want to have to take the stream down. We've got all these crappy jokes, and then Rory's like the serious guy at the bottom. Huge for Leeds if they hang on. The final whistle blows across the ground.
Jesus
Luke, talk us through those full-time scores.
Is that it? We done?
Yeah.
They could have fake some fucking goals. Give us some fake ones. Kevin Phillips just scored, and it's 2-0. Yeah. All right. Aston Villa 3, Arsenal 2, Blackburn 1, Newcastle 0, Derby 0, Everton 1, Leeds 1, United 0, Leicester 1, Charlton 2, Liverpool 2, Ipswich 0, City 1, Middlesbrough 2, Millwall 0, Chelsea 2, Sunderland 1, Bolton 0, Tottenham 2, Watford 0.
Lovely stuff. Not the most exciting of weeks, I wouldn't say.
No.
I felt it left a lot to be desired. Poor Panda doing those comms. Aston Villa 3, Arsenal 2. Luke, talk us through the save points and the bonus points, my man.
I like those bonus points. Right. 3 bonus for Hendry, 2 for Barry, Melberg, Angel, Dublin, Van Bronckhorst, Tikhonov, and Henri. There were yellow cards for Basidas and Keown.
Nice.
5 out of 10 for both goalkeepers. They both played very, very well.
Yeah. You'd be happy with Dublin there, I would have thought, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 8 for both Henri and Dublin.
So your -8 has been okay in the end?
Well, I bought in Tone, clean sheet, Carbone, assist, and Phillips, captain, goal. And I would have ended up playing... I would have made a change for Chadwick, so I would have ended up playing Doherty, Van Nistelrooy, and a midfielder for 5 million or less, probably Wally. So it's gone quite well.
Fair enough. Blackburn 1, Newcastle 0.
1 save point for Given, 3 bonus for Janssen, 2 for Adams, and 1 for Berg, Weatherall, Bent, Two-Guy, and Given. Nice. Yellow card for Madison.
Derby 0, Everton 1.
Oh, wow. Save point for Poom and Eleutheropoulos. 3 bonus for Di Matteo. And 2 for Carbonari and Gravison. That is a shock.
Yeah, I thought that.
Is that right, though? I think you might end up with a bonus for Unsworth, maybe.
Really?
I don't know how it works. He has got an 8 out of 10. Or is it because 3 players got a 9 that he doesn't get any? He did get an 8 out of 10. You just got unlucky not to get any bonus for that.
Right. Leeds 1, Man United 0.
Save point for Robinson and Bartes. 3 bonus for Viduka, 2 for Radaby, Keane, Bartes, Neville, Veron, and Van Nistelrooy. Yellow card for Beckham and Keane.
This 1-0 loss, Nistelrooy still gets 2 bonus.
Unsworth got injured.
Oh, sounds about right. Leicester 1, Charlton 2. Oh, nice little surprise there.
2 save points for Kylie, 3 bonus for Yule, 2 for Delaney, Taggart, Wise, Akinbai, Benjamin, Kylie, Fish, and Bartlett. Yeah, Unsworth entered the game with 36 condition.
I'll take the Delaney 2 bonus points now.
Yeah, it's good.
Liverpool 2, Ipswich 0.
Save point for Brannigan, 3 bonus for Heskey, 2 for Berger, Schmitzer, Fowler, and Brown. Yellow cards for Berger, Fowler, Holland, and Brown, and a red card for Hariderson. Any injuries in that one? Nah, looks good. I like it when they give us the extra pictures.
Yeah, no, it's quite nice, isn't it?
Panda puts in extra work. Rob Pick doesn't even do anything. Don't even think he puts any pictures.
No, I know. Man City 1, Middlesbrough 2.
Save point for Nash, save point for Crossley. 3 bonus for Rickard, 2 for Southgate, 1 for McQuelkin, Howie, Tiato, Crossley, Atherton, Pearce, and Zepeda. I don't see any injuries on that one either, which is good.
Jack Brockenshire, bugger about Unsworth. Yeah. Millwall 0, Chelsea 2.
Okay, 2 save points for Ashwood, 3 bonus for Johnson, 2 for McAnesby, Alexanderson, Melchior, Desai, Terry, Petit, Carboni, and Lampard. Yellow cards for Dolan and Desai. So the -4 for Carbone, I would have played Doherty. Got 1. Carbone got 8.
Yeah.
Quite happy with that.
It's between Carboni and Zenden for me, and I went with Zenden. But their fixtures are quite nice for a while, aren't they? So.
They are, yeah.
Sunderland 1, Bolton 0.
Save point for Jääskeläinen, 3 bonus for Phillips, 2 for Ardley, Gray, Tome, Medina, Schumacher, and Gardner.
I'll take those Gardner points as well. Bonus has been all right for me, considering the
yeah,
losses
you've done
some of them have had.
You've done very well. Yeah, you've had bonus from pretty much everyone.
Nah, not really. But
the ones you didn't expect anyway.
Tome's the annoying one because Tome was injured when I free hitted, so I went with Larson. I can't see the OBS, so I have no idea whether our teams are up, by the way. Tottenham 2, Watford 0. Oh, interesting there.
We got 2 save points for Sereni, 3 bonus for Perry, 2 for Richards, 1 for Sereni, Clark, Benjefkovic, Wood, and Swannell. Only 1 bonus for Wood. Seems a bit harsh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We look okay for injuries in that game as well. And I think that is our lot with regards to games.
Lovely stuff. For all those that hung in there, sorry, chap, about my internet. It is something I'm looking to get sorted. There's not a lot I can do when it's going on, unfortunately. But thank you very much for joining us tonight. Luke, have you enjoyed yourself, big man?
Very much so. Devastated I didn't get to have the dynamic duo, but it will come one day. Me and Captain, coming.
Well, you know, I'm not proud, mate. If you want to do it one week, you can go for it. I can have a week off. I haven't had a week off yet. You've had a week off. Captain's having a week off soon. I'm more than happy to have a week off at some point. Give the audience what they want, really. So I'll leave you to it. So all of us in the chat, thanks so much for joining us. Hope your game week's gone well and gone better than mine. And we will see you next week. Have a good one.